Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to RF2 Asia series, Radical series. We are into the final round of the series. As we can see now, all the drivers are now have completed the formation lap, and we are into the race. Now we are not seeing a lot of drivers today. But the race goes on, as we can see now. 6 drivers on the grid, each and every one of them, and they are off. Arwin Taruna leading the race now with pole position, followed by Alex Clapano on his side. Going close to Arwin Taruna. They're trying to make a move into that corner there. I'm not really that familiar with this layout of VIR, but I'll give you the best description I can of the track itself. I've run this track quite a number of times in iRacing previously when I was running the same back in the days, but now I am busy running leagues and helping the guys, especially rFactor and Chris Payne, to run races with the help as much as I can, whatever I can do. We can see now the gap is running bigger and bigger between Arwin Taruna and Alexis Clapano, as we can look back between. Now we can see now 4-way battle between Mark Robinson and Indar Frianto and Rashid Rahman and Gilbert Eman, as it's very close between these 4, as we can see now. Basically nothing in between them. Let's look at this for racing. It is already final that Daryl from Philippines is the series champion with quite a number of wins in his total run of this Radical series, and whatever the outcome of this race, Daryl will still be the champion. And also on second place it is Edmund Wong, which is the confirmed second place in this series, whatever the outcome of this race is going to be, with also quite a dominant run throughout series. As we can see now, Gilbert Eman making a move on India Frianto, and he is keeping position. Oh, almost losing it there, and India Frianto get his position back, while Gilbert is constantly under pressure from Rashid Rahman. As we can see now, Mark Robinson with his pace is pulling away from the pack, and Alexis Clapano not making any grounds to pose enough challenge to Ari Winterona, which is his raw pace is very almost lose it there himself. I'm not gonna create a commentator curse here, but gonna be really careful, even though you're leading. There you go. The commentator's curse is true. I've seen it many times everywhere, in any series, in any races, whether it's simulation, whether it's real life racing. You can't, the commentator just can't say anything that is can. Now Arun Taruna has dropped to the last place after that comment of mine about his raw pace. Arun Taruna will have to thank me then after the race. Oh god. Sorry Arun, but I'm not gonna comment any longer about your raw pace, but I believe that you are fast enough to at least be on the podium. As we, if he he's looking at closing the gap now to Rashid Rahman. That is his next target. Rashid Rahman is a veteran sim racer from Malaysian sim racer. He's been racing since rFactor 1 with me. I've raced with him so many times since then. I think it was back in 2006, 2007. I think I've raced with him in GTR2 back in 2006, and he's a good driver. He got a decent pace in his racing. He's totally okay. It's commentator's curse. I'm not gonna say anything good about him, so I'm gonna stop talking about him. Just going to cover a little bit of a history of Rashid Rahman in sim racing. That's it. As we can see now, Alex Clapano is safe in front, leading. That's the most I'm gonna say about his run. I'm not gonna cause any more commentator's curse for him. Yep, I've done my lesson. Move back to Mark Robinson in second place. As we know that race, we have two races in this series. Each race is 25 minutes long, and the second race will be reverse grade based on the result of race 1. And hopefully we're gonna have more drivers turning up for race 2. As they say, the more the merrier. But judge not the race is good or bad by the size of the grid. As we can see now, Arvin Taruna is already climbing 2 position, almost 2. Is it 2? Yes, already climbed 2 position by overtaking Rashid Rahman and Gilbert Iman to claim 4th position. The next target is India Frianto, his countryman from Indonesia. Yeah, I had a reading our official Discord midweek series group there. Jalu Pereira is yeah, talking about my curse as a commentator here, and as we can see now, Arvin Taruna is in the draft of India Frianto into the main straight, making a move. Although it is almost seem as if it is not going to be enough for Arvin Taruna to do the move on turn 1. Is it enough? Oh, they've touched with Indra. Arvin touched with Indra, and Indra just stopped. Is he having any sort of problem? No. He's retired. I think this is the oh, so sorry for that. This I think the 2nd consecutive retirement for Indra Frianto, as he got some he had some wheel problems back in the McLaren 650S series last Sunday in Mospa. Also had to retire even before the race started with his wheel malfunction. So sorry, India Frianto. Hopefully luck will be better for you the next race, which is going to be this. There's Rashid Rahman going off track. Not really sure what happened there, but I guess we all going to be needing a lot of luck this coming Sunday as we move into the 3rd round of the RF2 Asia Endurance Series, which is going to happen in Suzuka, or as we all know, Matsusaka, for the 2.4 hours race. We can see now Gilbert Iman trying to make a move on Mark Robinson now. Yeah, let's contact Mark Robinson trying to almost collecting Gilbert Iman on his rejoin there. Gilbert Iman, where does his pace? Okay, I'm not going to comment more about the pace, but he has been making progress in overtaking Mark Robinson. I'm not sure if Mark Robinson have any sort of problem with his car, but looking at the lap time, let me check on the lap time here. His last lap is not that bad, but it is already 2 seconds off from the lead, which is Alexis Clapano, still leading handsomely. As they move into the 11th minute of the race, which we have the remaining 14 minutes. Still a long way to go for this race. Excuse me. So Mark Robinson almost losing his car there at one of the corners back there. Moving in front, we have Gilbert Iman, second place. He is 20 seconds off Alexis Clapano, which is leading handsomely at the front of the pack, leading the race. The cannot comment, not going to comment anything more on that. Just telling you that he is leading the race handsomely. Now Arvin Taruna. It is Arvin Taruna's turn to take on Mark Robinson to climb up after his off-track movement there, which dropped himself from the lead of the race to the last place. But now he has overtaken Rashid Rahman and Indo Frianto earlier. Not sure what took Arvin Taruna that long to get to Mark Robinson. Probably something that I missed happened at the back. Rashid Rahman is doing some consistent run in 1 minute and 25 lap. Currently on 5th place, which is the last place in this small grid race. Arvin Taruna still can't go past Mark Robinson, as Mark Robinson is defending very well. Oh! Now into the main straight. Is Arvin Taruna having enough speed into the drive? Is he going to have a look? Try to have a look on the outside. Is the corner allows for Arvin Taruna? Nope. Not the type of corner where you can... Oh! Going to the inside! Contact! Again! Arvin Taruna! Oh! You got to be more careful when overtaking. Yeah. How's Mark Robinson's doing? Mark Robinson's also managed to rejoin the race. So does Arvin Taruna. Not thinking that they have any major damage to the car, as the contact is very minor. And the damage settings for this race is, I think, is around 50%, but it is a fixed setup race series where everybody is using the same setup. So if you are fast in this series, that means that you are fast. And still Arvin Taruna is struggling to get past Mark Robinson there. Again, they are going into the main straight. Arvin Taruna is in the draft of Mark Robinson. I don't think it is going to be enough for him to have a look into turn 1. Let's go on board with Arvin Taruna and see the battle closer. And let's see how Mark Robinson is defending the position very nicely. So if a fast guy like Arvin Taruna can't go past you, that means that you are doing a very good job in defending your position, putting your car on the right place at the right time. As Arvin Taruna losing his drive again, going off track, losing time again in the effort to close in and gain place on Mark Robinson. Now Mark Robinson have a little bit of a breather as Arwin Taruna himself keep on losing his form into corners as we are into the 17th minute of the race. We have another 7 minutes. Let's go up front and check on Rashid Rahman. Is already on third. How did that? Oh yeah, it's because the contact between Mark Robinson and Arwin Taruna. Now Rashid Rahman has gained 2 positions up and up into third. Gilbert Iman now running handsomely. I like to use that word handsomely, I don't know why, but yeah, he's on second place now, but he's closing the gap to Alexis Clapano, which was 20 seconds in between. Now is down to 11 seconds. I'm not sure if Alexis Clapano had some off-track moments there earlier that we missed, but now the gap has gone down further to 10 seconds. Now Gilbert Eman is closing in Alexis Clapano, but I don't think that Gilbert will have enough time to catch on Alexis Clapano, since we only have 6 minutes. 6 minutes to the end of the race. Race 1. And there's only 5 seconds in between, 4.3 seconds in between Rashid Rahman and Gilbert Eman. And Mark Robinson still holding his position in fourth position. Arwin Taruna has... Oh! Was it me? I don't know. You can't always blame the commentator for everything that happens on track, but nah, it was not my fault. But anyway, Mark Robinson has lost his drive there and went off track and given Arwin Taruna the 4th place position. So sorry, Mark. Rashid Rahman is still on 3rd place. The gap between Rashid Rahman and Gilbert is down to 3.9 seconds. Is Rashid Rahman will be able to close the gap further, or will he suffer from a commentator's curse yet again, like other drivers in the series have went through? Hope not. Let's see. Let's go on board Rashid now. As you can see, Gilbert is just a small dot in front of him. It is a big ask to ask Rashid Rahman take over Gilbert Eman for 2nd place with only 4 minutes to go into the race, unless if Gilbert Eman... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Well, Rashid Rahman is falling further and further back. Probably he's just cruising and trying to just bring the car home. And Mark Robinson as well. Just three minutes remaining in the race. I think everyone here already have their mind into what's gonna happen on in the second race with reverse grid. Well, reverse grid with 6 on the grid is not going to make any much of a difference compared to grid of 20. But a race is a race, as hopefully Indra Frianto will rejoin us back for race 2, and hopefully those of you guys who didn't manage to get into the server on time for race 1 will join us for race 2. Wait a minute. Rashid Rahman has lost position to Arvind Taruna. What happened there? Again, commentators curse. I'm sorry, Rashid. So sorry. Well, I guess I'm gonna shut up for now. Just going to say what I'm seeing here. Arvind Taruna, 3rd place. Gilbert Iman, 2nd place. Alexis Copano, 1st place. There's 16 seconds between Arvind Taruna and 2nd place Gilbert Iman. Even though there's some absence, like the series champion and the series 2nd place is not in this race for some reason. But the driver, instead of fighting for points, they are also fighting for driver's rating that we follows the live racer system. The rating points, even though that yeah, you can gain points, race points for the championship, and also you can gain ratings for your drive on each race. And I've missed the race end there, as Alexis Copano has crossed the finish line to win the race 1, and also Gilbert Iman, also Arvind Taruna has climbed from the last place onto the podium place, and Mark Robinson is going to cross the line now for 4th place. And what happened to Rashid? Rashid has dropped further back. He has retired from the race. I'm not sure what happened there, but we might get an explanation from the official Discord group into what happened to him. From 3rd place, Rashid Rahman has dropped to 5th place at the end of the race, and we're going to get ready to move into the warm-up session For Yatsek Fradzek, our race admin and race director for the series, and for RF2 Asia to set the grid for race 2 reverse grid. Congratulations to Alexis Clepano for the win, and congratulations also to Gilbert Eman for securing second place, and Arwin Taruna for climbing all the spots onto the last podium place, and Mark Robinson for 4th place. And Rashid Rahman 5th place, and Inda Furianto on 6th place. Okay, we're going to take a break for now, as I will see you again for race 2. See you guys later. happens on track, but nah, it was not my fault. But anyway, Mark Robinson has lost his drive there and went off track and given Arun Taruna the 4th place position. So sorry, Mark. Rashadaman is still on 3rd place. The gap between Rashadaman and Gilbert is down to 3.9 seconds. Is Rashid Rahman will be able to close the gap further, or will he suffer from a commentator's curse yet again, like other drivers in the series have went through? Hope not. Let's see. Let's go on board Rashid now. As you can see, Gilbert is just a small dot in front of him. It is a big ask to ask Rashid Rahman take over Gilbert Iman for 2nd place with only 4 minutes to go into the race, unless if Gilbert Iman, no, I'm never gonna say it. And we are back in the race for the second race of the final race of the Radical Series RF2 Asia. Here we are in Virginia International Raceway with the short layout, the north, we call it North Course. And everyone is on the grid now, which is Rashid Rahman is sitting on pole, as we have arranged the grid based on the reverse result of race 1, with Indah Frianto is not making it for race 2, and the race is on. And Rashid Rahman now going to turn 1, defending his position from Arwin Taruna, is trying to make a move on the inside, having a look, but kept it for the next corner perhaps. And we can see now Gilbert Imam trying to make a move on Mark Robinson. I think there was some contact there, but both escaped the corner, and there was contact. Mark Robinson overtaking Gilbert Iman on the outside on that corner, but it was minor, just a minor contact, and Gilbert Iman managed to keep his car on the track and go on with the race, and hopefully to fight back for his position from Mark Robinson. And almost losing it there. As we can see now, Alexis Clapano now, and this battle of the top 3. You can see now Arwin Taruna with Rashid Rahman losing his line on that final corner, and there's no recovering back from there, as Arwin Taruna has moved inside of Rashid Rahman to overtake him into the main straight, and now has lead the race, and it is very, very hard to see who is going to be able to challenge him from that for that race lead. And now Rashid Rahman is under pressure from Alexis Clapano. Into the end of sector 1 and into the shortcut into the final sector of the track, the hilly section, as we go down into the final left turn and dip down into the right. No, that was not the final turn. Yeah, this is now the final turn. Very tight but very fast right-hander into the final finish straight. As we can see now, there's not much gap being gained by Alexis Clapano. Slightly there at the very end, close to the end of the main straight, Alexis Clapano managed to gain a little bit of time on Rashid Rahman. Is it now getting closer as Rashid Rahman not making some nice cornering there, but he is defending well. Shall see now on the getting to the final sector of the short version of Virginia. Nicely clipping all the apex there and here. Not really the best line into that section of corners, but he is keeping the gap to Alexis. As you can see now, Rashid Rahman is pushing very hard now, clipping the curb here and there, trying to maximize his speed into the corners. As you can see now, the draft is just not enough for Alexis Clapano to do that overtake. Now he have the inside, and he managed to yeah, he got the second position, snatched second position from Rashid Rahman into the main straight draft he got from him. And the gap is building now between Rashid Rahman and Alexis Clapano, and Alexis seems to be running away from Rashid. He's pushing very hard. You can see now Gilbert Iman. Yeah, Gilbert Iman has managed to overtake Mark Robinson to retake 4th position, something that we've missed when we were following Rashid Rahman and Alexis Clapano. But maybe we can see the replay. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, here we are at the replay. I'm not sure. It's still lap 1. Gilbert Iman is following Mark Robinson into the main straight. I think Gilbert Iman is going to have a look on the inside. No. By the way, this replay on we want to see how Gilbert Iman retake the position from Mark Robinson after that contact earlier at the start of the race, almost losing his car there. But he's continuing to give the pressure on Mark Robinson here, moving into the shortcut to the final section of the track. Moving in. Oh yeah, now we know that Mark Robinson went off track, so that to give Gilbert Iman that 4th place. He just lost his drive there. Just sort of like having that excessive oversteer into that corner, not being able to recover his car. But go back to the live race now. We are into the 8th minute of the race as Arvin Taruna has dropped to 4th position. As Gilbert Iman is already on 3rd. Alexis Clapano on 1st position. We have missed a lot. I want to know what made Arvin Taruna drop down to 4th position. Let's go back to the replay. Okay, now we are looking at Arvin Taruna. Still already on 4th here. Already on 4th. Here is him leading the race. Let's move past. If you can, I think that he must have got into some sort of incident or off-track incident and losing his track position. Can't be a straight overtake from... Oh! A cone made of adamantium ended Arvin Turner's lead into the race and losing 1, 2, 3 position. Oh, that is no one has can ever have predicted that to happen, for someone to lose the lead of the race. Well, let's go back live to the race, with Alexis Clepano leading the race, Rashid Rahman in second place, Gilbert Eman on the third place, Arvin Taruna on the fourth place. Hopefully he's not having any damage on his car. Not looking like it. Taking the corner quite nicely there. And Mark Robinson, fifth place. Let's go back to the lead. Now stay away from that cone, everyone. This is very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I think Arvin Taruna, yeah. Those who have witnessed that incident would have learned that the cone is an absolute no-no. I think fifth place Mark Robinson didn't see what happened to Arvin, and hopefully, yeah, I'm not gonna repeat the commentator's curse by saying anything. Move on to Alexis Clepano. So far, every driver that I've mentioned in this race have suffered from the commentator's curse, which is very, very bad. Well, looking at the attendance of tonight's race, we have Daryl, which have reported that Daryl and Edmund Wong have reported that earlier before the race, Daryl Brad's not able to make it for the race, and Edmund Wong too. That is 2, and Yong Ji Wong Edward from Malaysia also. He was planning to race, but he has reported in the official Discord group that he has formatted his PC and somehow has missed rFactor 2 to be installed. So that's 3. And Indor Ferianto, who has participated earlier in race 1, didn't manage to join us for race 2, so that's 4 guys. We usually have up to more than 10 guys on the grid for theoretical series, but I think that we can have ups and downs in anything in life, and so that's in races. Everybody have a different thing happening in their life, you know. It is some unavoidable, and some of that not. So we have guys who are free enough to put their car on the grid and join the race, and to have a little bit of fun and gain some points and some rating points. As we have rating points for drivers of the month. Those who have gained the most rating for the month, we will announce it at the end of every month. And also in 3 months we will announce the quarterly driver with the highest rating, as we have announced for the first quarter and the second quarter of 2017. And now the rating for the third quarter of 2017 is ongoing with the drivers of the month for July. As we can see, Arvin Taruna here is slowing down. By the way, the drivers of the month for the month of July has been grabbed by Prawira Jalu with and the driver of the month for the month of August is Daryl Brad from Philippines, and Jalu Prawira is from Indonesia. So we have quite a number of drivers from many countries around Asia and beyond, Europe and Australia, join this series in most of the series that we organize. We'd like to thank also Jacek Fratzek and Chris Payne, who has done a brilliant job in organizing everything in the league, up to down to hosting and planning the events and everything. I'd like to thank them for making everything happen. And we have a list of donators, which you can see scrolling down under the screen. We have a donation coming in form of cash and bitcoins, as we do reward race participant in the endurance series with bitcoins, and according to the number of bitcoins we have in store after a month of mining, we have a mining PC. So the total of the bitcoins we have after in between races, we will divide it equally in to the number of races in the endurance series. equally and according to points they receive. And so far, after 2 rounds of the endurance series, we have managed to distribute quite a number of bitcoins to the participants and the point scorers especially. And we are moving into the 19th minutes of the race. We have another 6 minutes with Alexis Clapano leading the race from Rashid Rahman, Gilbert Eman on the 3rd place, with Arvin Taruna still on 4th place, not being able to make any gain on anyone so far, and Mark Robinson is on 5th place. As we will move to the 3rd round of the Enduro Series, which is going to happen in Matsusaka in Suzuka for the 2.4 hours race. Around 40 cars have registered, which is the biggest grid we're gonna have for endurance race in this league, in the series. Thank you everyone for registering and participating. Hopefully we're gonna have full grid on Sunday. And 40 cars, we have 10 manufacturer for all the participants to choose from. We have 2 classes. We have P1 and GTE, and we have around 60 drivers, which is some team chose to drive alone the full length of the race, 2.4 hours, and some do driver swaps with teammates. So we have 60 drivers registered for the race for the Sunday, and we have around 30 teams from all over the world joining in for this. Going to be epic Sunday, round 3, 2.4 hours, Suzuka. Also going to be broadcast by RF2 Asia TV, and it's going to be commentated by our very own Lucky Andrews from Australia. We just done a great job commentating on our McLaren races these few rounds already, and together we are looking at tackling the first endurance race. And nice feature about the races, the broadcast we have recently, is that we have drivers post-race interview. So those who wants to be interviewed live in the broadcast get into the voice channel, and we will drag you back. As we can see now, Arvin Taruna almost losing his car there. Get into the voice chat, and we will put you with Lucky Andrews to be interviewed. And 2.0 hours race in Suzuka is a long race, and anything can happen. If you finish your stint, you can get into your voice group, and we will let you to be heard during the live chat, during the live broadcast. And we have a nice feature being set by the admins of the league, that each team will have their own voice chat group in the official Discord channel. So those who have teammates or that needs some radio communication all along the race, you can drop by into your team chat and yep, utilize it. So the race admin will have easy access to you guys for interview. You can drop by into your voice chat group and drag you into the commentary booth for interview. So 1 minute into the final race of this series, the Radical series, with Alexis Clapano now is leading the race, I think, into the final lap, with Rashid Rahman on second place. Gilbert Eman is going to secure the final podium place. Armin Torna is still in fourth, looking like he is slowing down a lot, probably just reserving his energy, as there's gonna be a long race this Sunday in Suzuka, 2.4 hours, and we know that Arvind Taruna and Fahad Ghafoor with Vortex Motorsport won the round 1 of the endurance race in Silverstone, but encountered some sort of problem. I can't remember what was the problem. In the second round in Misano, most probably he's reserving some drive, some of his pace for the race on Sunday, as Alexis Clapano has finished the race on the first place and Rashid Rahman on second place. Gilbert Eman has also finished the race on third place, and Arvind Taruna now is going to cross the finish line on the fourth place, and the last place, fifth place, is going to go to Mark Robinson. Great race, everyone. It has been a very great, very nice Radical series. Thank you, everyone. Thanks Jacek Fratzek and Chris Payne for organizing the series. It has been a very entertaining series, even though that we only have 5 and 6 drivers on the grid this final round. But if you followed our race previously, we have 7 rounds full of action and drama up until the drivers' championship that has been decided by Daryl Brad and Edmund Wong from Hong Kong Sim Racers. Congratulations to them both. And we are now wrapping the series. Congratulations to all participants. We are going to post the final standings of the series right not long after this race, and we will announce it on our Discord channel and also the Facebook channel. And see you guys on Sundays. I'm Naz. See you guys. Bye.